King and queens, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, stay into yourself. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the hype button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful, no disrespecting. All right. Remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. As y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on. We are going to get straight into this video. She look like she about to go off on somebody.
I went on a date yesterday and blocked the man as soon as I left out of the restaurant.
Now, why you do
I hit the block button and deleted his contact information because I don't never plan to see that man again. Now, we've been talking for a couple weeks. He asked me on a date. I say, okay. The first place he picked, I say, no, I don't like this place. It was Busbo's and Poets. I don't like them. No. So he picks another place. I agree. I say, yes, I like this place. Let's go. We go on a date. We were supposed to show up there at 7:45, 8 o'clock. He don't show up until 8:30, so he's already late, and I don't like that. So while I'm waiting on him, I order me a drink. The drink was delicious. He gets there, and we order food, and he orders a drink. Cool. Comes time for the end of the night, I go to the restroom. I come back. I'm like, hey, are you ready to go? Because he said that he was going to, he's going to take care of the bill or whatever. I come back. The lady comes back to the table because he's like, oh, no, we didn't pay. And I go, oh, okay, that's fine. And the lady hands me the terminal to pay. Mind you, I look at him. I look back at her. I look at what's on the receipt. And I realize it's just the two items that I ordered. Oh, okay. He goes, oh, I already paid for my stuff. You have to pay for yours.
I thought you said you didn't pay for the... I'm confused. I don't know. The story sounds like it got a little loophole. Sounds like she lying. But you know how I go on TikTok. Everybody be making their own little stories. But what this seemed like is, ma'am, he wasn't truly interested in you. Because, believe it or not, most men will be honest. I'm not going to say most. I'm going to say some. Some men, if they don't find you interesting enough, and you can look at it like they're being a butthole or whatever the case, that's fine. But they will do this. This is the thing. I've literally walked out of dates because the chick got there and she did not look like, what she looked like on the internet. And yeah, you're not going to play with my time. Yeah, you're not going to sell me a dream on the internet and I get here and then you're a completely different human. This is not going to, no. And of course, that was in my younger days, but still, yes, there are men that will, hey, no, this ain't going to go no further than this. Hey, can you split that? And y'all can look at it the way y'all want to. It is what it is. But he showed you who he was, and that allowed you to move, hopefully the way I think that you probably should have moved. But she said she ain't talked to him after, so I'm assuming she did what she was supposed to do. But yeah, I mean, you got some dudes who feel like that. Some dudes will say it, and you got also too some nice guys who will just be like, you know what, I'll pay for it, and then after that, let you know like, hey, it was cool, but nah, you're not my type. I mean, you just gotta accept it. And dating is a gamble, y'all. Y'all gotta realize this. It's going to be a gamble. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't know the person that you're dating. You don't know how things going to flow and go, conversations, how awkward it's going to be, how respectful they may be, how outspoken they may be. It's just a part of it. It is what it is.
And now you're blocked, bitch. Don't play with me.
Oh, that man there, he's cold. He done split the bill on her. I'm thinking this guy met her in person and he just wasn't that attracted to her. Maybe he didn't see no connection with her.
Facts,
so he's not feeling her. You guys tell me why you think he split the bill.
Yeah, it could have been the attraction and or two, it just could have been the vibe. He just wasn't meshing well with it. Fair.
I met this guy in a Walmart parking lot over the weekend. He was in a really nice car and he gave me his business card and he was like, hey, let me take you out on a date over the weekend. So we chitter chatter about the date. And I'm like, where?
He gave you his business card. Okay. I respect that. Business card. Do y'all think something's wrong with that, ladies? Do y'all like men giving y'all business cards? I don't know. Everything's different nowadays.
Where do you want to take me? Like, where are we going to go? And he would not tell me where we're going. And he's talking it up and he's like, don't worry, you're going to like it. I've been to this place lots of times. I'm going to pick you up. It's going to be a surprise. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to relax. I'm not going to do too much. I let him pick me up. Okay. His car is nice. He smells nice. He looks well put together. We're driving in the car. We get to the restaurant and to my surprise or not surprise, we pull into a Chili's parking lot. And I'm like, maybe the restaurant is behind the Chili's because I like Chili's just like the next person. But this is a first date. I don't think Chili's is a first date material unless you're in high school. I'm wearing same.
Wait, hold on. Hold up. So you like Chili's. You enjoy Chili's. Chili's is fire, by the way. But it's not good enough for a first date. I thought that I was supposed to get to know you on a first date. Not go above and beyond for somebody that I don't even know is going to be long term. Ma'am, you could just be for a couple of days. I don't know. So you want me to go above and beyond for you and I have no idea who you are. You're lucky you're getting Chili's. And you're lucky that I'm even willing to spend a little bit of bread on you. Huh?
Laurent, and we're at a Chili's. So I'm like, are we going inside the Chili's? To which he's like, yeah, is that a problem? Yeah, melon head, it is. It is, because why would you even bring me here? You know what I mean? If I wanted a cheeseburger, I could have made it at the house. I don't need you or your ashy ankles to take me to Chili. I could do that on my own. So he's like, yeah, I just wanted to kind of see where your head was at, see, kind of test you and see like how down to earth you are, see if you're materialistic, blah, blah, blah. So I said, hey, babe, you didn't have to trick me. I would have told you I'm not down to earth and I'm very materialistic.
Bingo. Bam. Well, he won then. If that's the case, he's driving a nice car. Let's just say that he has a nice job. Let's just say he's able to afford a lifestyle where he probably could have did a lot for you. Apparently, he's doing very well for himself if he's driving a decent car. I would say about 70 to 80% of men that drive a decent car probably have a decent living lifestyle. And you're willing to ruin it because you can't show some decency of saying, or even be appreciative of somebody wanting to take you somewhere. So you have to have a problem with somebody taking you to Chili's, and you probably potentially blew a possible person who could have helped you financially or could have been there or anything. Y'all are willing to blow situations that you don't even know how great they can be because of your ego. That's wild. So you mean to tell me you didn't even give a chance to hear this man out about what he has a business card. So he has a business. He's driving a nice vehicle. We're just going off the material things. And you're talking about you're materialistic. But you couldn't see that this man had a business card and had a nice car, which means he must have something good going for him. And you think you're too good for Chili's. Ma'am, then that means that that man probably was too good for you. And he dodged a missile. Good job, brother.
So he's like, okay, so you're not going to go in because it's a Chili's? To which I said, I don't know if your big ass forehead is blocking your ears or if your hat is too tight, Neo.
Oh, I know
Whoa, wait, yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, hold on. What are you going to say?
she didn't make fun of that man's forehead.
Yeah, what are we talking about here? Because I know I got my forehead decent size too. So I would never forehead shame nobody, ma'am. Shut up.
Or anybody's forehead. The projecting in this one is real.
But I already said I'm not going in there. We can go somewhere else if you'd like, because at this point I'm kind of hungry and like you're wasting time. He says, I didn't financially plan for a different restaurant, so we're gonna have to go into Chili's. To which I said, you had to financially plan for Chili's? These words don't even make sense in a sentence. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, I'm very confused. She's like, I've only put enough money aside for Chili's, so I don't have anything on me to go somewhere else. Again, you're not making any sense, forehead. I don't get what you're saying. Like, what you mean is you only got $40? So I was like, okay, no worries. We can go in there. So we go in. We sit down at the Chili's. I order a cocktail and some wings, and I sit.
See, this young man is nicer than me. All of that right there would have turned me off immediately. There would have been no Chili's. There would have been no Burger King, no McDonald's, no Shake, no large fry. It would have been a goodbye. Yeah, if you're giving me this much friction about where you want me to take you, God bless you, sister. It was nice even exchanging this small bit of conversation and energy. I wish you the best. Yeah, I wouldn't. You guys are nice, man. I don't know how less fortunate, look wise, maybe he felt like she was the higher up. Because this is the thing. I'm going to spill this too for y'all. Men and women have this attractive level where they allow things to slide based off of a person's physical attraction. Most men, if they find a woman attractive enough, just because they're not on the highest level of being attraction, will let a woman do and say and act a certain way. I'm not that guy. Yeah, I don't give it. Yeah, no, I don't care how fine you think you are, man. Wherever there you were, there's probably a couple more that I probably can get. Yeah. And I'm just not one of those guys who's just, down bad on his luck when it comes to the looks. I take pride in myself. So all that talking crazy, worried about my pockets, trying to disrespect my manhood, trying to insult me about how I manage my money, trying to insult me about what I drive, and all of this other stuff that you want to complain about. Ma'am, there is a man out there who will listen to you. There is a man out there who probably thinks you're attractive enough to let all of that bullcrap slide. But today, this ain't the Ranger. This police officer, I ain't going for it. Yeah, this deputy won't stand for it, all right? Yeah, this drill sergeant will not allow you to run nothing over here. This my army. This my branch. I run Schneer. Get the fuck out. God bless you.
Sit down and I'm on my phone and I'm texting because I'm trying to figure out if I'm losing my mind or if this is really happening. And so we're sitting down, he's talking, he's feeling like, oh yeah, I don't, he done got over on me. So time passed and I get a text message that says I'm outside, and I pick up my things and I start to get up to leave because I called another man. What do you think this is? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and play with you.
Guys, some of these women behavior is just so distasteful. She gotta leave the...
Look at how fire the steak look. Dead homies. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat seafoods. I don't eat seafood at all. But this plate right here looks very delightful. Who would pass up on this? The fajitas with the chicken? They got the chicken over there. I see the chicken. That's the plate I get. Then you got the peppers and the onions cooked with the seasoning on top. Man, y'all crazy. Let my girl say, I want to take you to Chili's. Well, let's go to Chili's, baby. Take me to Chili's. Yeah, I get the sliders. I get to pick. What I get to pick what I want. Man, y'all crazy.
Restaurant, like it's that serious that she can't just eat her food at that restaurant and get to know the guy, see if she want to see him again and go from there. But no, she got to throw a tantrum like a little girl and call another guy to come pick her up. These 3s and 4s really got some nerve to be acting the way they act on these dates.
So I eat the last little bit off my wing and I said, hey, thanks for inviting me out. I'm gonna leave now. I have someone outside who's waiting on me. We have reservations somewhere else. To which he's sitting there, so I get to start walking off and he grabs my hand a little too forcefully, so I started screaming. We're in a public place. Don't touch me. Do not touch me, bum. Do not touch me, bum. Everyone's now looking at us. The waitresses are starting to walk over, so he lets go and he's looking around and he's like, I didn't touch her. We all saw you touch me. We all saw it. And before you say, Niani, you were a little too rude, I would like to add that he specifically asked me what restaurants I didn't want to go to. And I said, I love Chili's, I love Applebee's, I'm a big fan of Waffle House, but for a first date, I would ask that we stay away from any restaurants like that because it just makes me seem like you're not as serious about dating me because you...
Hey, listen, y'all, dating logic and the standards and this preparation of trying to analyze and delete certain places and spaces and creating this whole difficult narrative around dating is preposterous, man. It's outlandish. It is ridiculous. I wish y'all nothing but the best, but it's limiting y'all options. It's keeping y'all single. It's gonna keep y'all by yourself for a long time if you don't open your mind. So I gotta pull out tricks and flips and all of this just in order for me to get to know if I want to continue this relationship further, friendship or whatever, startership. Yeah, I see why the homies is like, yeah, we cool. Yeah, we'll just jack off it down. Yeah, we go buy some fast food. Don't worry about, I don't need no woman cooking. I to my brothers out there, y'all stay strong, man. But if y'all so happen to run into a good one, keep her because it's rare. They out there now. Don't get it messed up. Don't let this type of video confuse you. They out there, but you just gotta search a little higher. You feel me? You just might gotta go a little further. It's like, but they out there though.
You should be wanting to impress me on a first date, no? We don't have to go to the Michelin star. I'm cool with Cheesecake Factory, but that's probably not that's sit down McDonald's. And I love Applebee's, Chili, and Waffle House. Big fans, big fans for a girl's night out, not for a grown 36-year-old man on a first date.
I don't know you.
So I think he did this because he was trying to get a reaction out of me. So I gave it to him. I know what you're looking for. And I got it on me at all times.
I blame these simp men for having this woman think she got it like that. But what's the big deal with Chili's? I thought Chili's was pretty fair. They got
Me too. Chili's crack. I ain't gonna lie. Chili's be buzz. And don't let the right chef be back there.
good food there. Back in the day, that was my spot where I like to take women to, and it worked. Now, Applebee's, some women would make a face about, but I went to Cheesecake Factory a couple times, but I really don't care for that place at all. But you would think these women would be over it with this first date restaurant debate. And that's another reason why most guys don't even take women out on dates anymore.
So I broke up with a man yesterday, and he didn't do anything to me. He just sucked, which is enough. And that is the point of this video. It takes a lot for a man to explicitly break up with a woman. Like, when was the last time you heard of a man explicitly, that's the key word, breaking up with a woman, cutting all ties, we're not doing this anymore, the way that women break up with men? Most men, for the most part, they'll operate in this space of like mediocrity or ambiguity. Even if they're emotionally and mentally checked out of the relationship, they'll still keep you lingering.
You know why? You know why we stay? Because there's something that we are willing to stick around, because there's something about you that if you just adjust a little bit, we'll be all right. But we hold on with hopes and dreams of you changing. Some of us. Now, some men just hold on because y'all are good to use. You might have an apartment and I ain't got it. You might have a car and I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You may make more money and I ain't got it right now. So I'm going to just stick around with you. Even though still with all of that being said, you a piece of crap. You still lackluster when it comes to the energy, with the compassion, when it comes to the support and all of that. But see, we're willing to fight more for a relationship than women are. I think. You know what? I'm not going to say that because it's going to be somebody in the comments that feels a certain way. So I can't speak on that because I know there is some women that fight too as well. So I recant my statement. I'll, take that back. There's women that fight as well. There's men that fight. So it's pretty equal. We both fight, but we're willing to stick in it longer. But if you think about it, think about divorce. Women will divorce sooner than men will. Now, granted, I get it. Men cheat, men do this, men do that. Da, 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 da. All right, cool. But do death do us part. Through thick and thin. All right? Now times may be a little difficult. He may want to go do what he wanted to do. That don't mean get a divorce. That mean fight through it. Help him change his devilish ways.
If you want to linger, because why not? I've never been broken up with. I mean, I would say knock on wood, but like genuinely, I don't give a if I ever did get broken up with in the future. However, even when things are not explicitly like bad and no one does anything to you, experience that's not the time of your life, especially when dating and in your 20s, before you have kids, before you get, everything should feel like the time of your life. Like, life is worth living. The world is literally your oyster. We're about to go into summer. Why are you going into summer with a man that you don't even like? If my exes had to say anything about me, they'd probably be like, she gave up on me. Absolutely, because I'm not your fucking mother, bro.
Okay, and see, that's the problem right there. Women nowadays aren't willing to fight for anything, which is why men are saying, why even chance it? Why risk it? Why put all my energy into this? There is no point to get into a situation with somebody that won't even put up a fight. You won't even swing for me, let alone a full-fledged fight. You won't even kick. You're willing to give up immediately off of the smallest stuff. Now I can get abuse. I can get constantly cheating. That's fair. That's reasonable. But the moment you see a man be vulnerable or show a little bit of like human, like his human side, like he may have a bad day at work, come home and be emotionally a wreck. And with that, you might be like, oh my God, he's just soft. Yeah, da. A man can't even carry burdens. A man can't even tell you, oh, hey, I'm going through this. Oh, nah, you soft. Man can't even come home and cry if he wanted to. He'll get slandered. The littlest things. I don't like the way you do this or that. I don't think you ain't paying for all of my. It's just, God bless y'all out there, man.
Give up on these men. It's not your job. It's not your job. Two things can exist. You can be feeling like this is just not clicking for me, and two things can exist. Either it is clicking and that other person really likes you, so you guys are just not compatible, or two, it's also not clicking for them, but they just want to keep you around because one, they don't have anybody, and two, they don't want anybody to have you. You see what I'm saying here? Now, after I break up with this man, did he try to flip it and say, oh, yes, I mean, they're always going to do that. But here's the thing, they don't even care. Have you ever for yourself not really cared, but cared because somebody else don't care? Like, how you not going to care as much as I don't care? That's really what it is. It's ego the entire time. So don't get tricked by that either. They don't care.
It's all.
No, y'all don't care together, which is why it'll never work. When he moves on, if he still carry out that same energy that he gave you, if you carry on and carry out that same energy that you get, y'all are both going to continue to run into the same issue and the same problem. Both of y'all got egos. You sound like you got a lot of ego. Give up on him. I'm not his mother. Don't put up a fight. How are you ever going to have a long lasting relationship? How are you ever going to have a healthy relationship if everything or any moment where you feel like it don't go your way or whatever, you give up? It's not going to work. But, you know, when you're an attractive person, you believe you have so many options, and you know, if you bank on that, good luck. All right. You're not going to run into too many good people. And after a while, you'll start to see like, it's not the people that I'm running into. It's me. Eventually, hopefully, get to that point where you're like, dang, okay, it's not me anymore. I mean, it's not the people, it's me. I have to fix and change something. And by that time, you're 40 years old and you're 50 years old and you're like, dang, I'm by myself. And now I can't find the quality of people that I was finding when I was in my 20s and 30s. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, you come to reality a little bit more. And sometimes it'd be a little too late. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not let me elevate until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding. Spread love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Go on.